Are there any men that are waiting for marriage? At 19, I had no clue WTF I was doing, yet alone what I liked and didn't like. Not truly. The idea that your soul mate will also align with your sexual interests not only in the beginning, but continue to align as both of your interests grow and expand over the years, is absolutely astronomical to me. Been married 6 years, and there's no way we would have gotten married without knowing we were compatible in the sheets. Imho, sure, you're saving yourself and that's great, but you don't even know what you're saving. He doesn't know what he's saving. A year down the road he could discover he prefers this over that, and guess what? That doesn't agree with you. Tensions rise, arguments ensue, you both become sexually frustrated, causing you to act completely different because pre-nut and post-nut are definitely two different people. And then mistakes are made and the divorce is initiated. Just my thoughts. No, because I would absolutely hate that me and some person spend all this time dating, then get married, only to find out that we aren't sexually compatible. It's okay if you wait for marriage, but sexual compatibility is far more important, IMO. It's rare for wanting men to wait for sex until marriage. Like, you're young, so I get it, but the majority don't have that mindset. It's asking a lot for the other person. In my experience, you are more likely to find that trait amongst very religious men that really believe in sex before marriage. But obviously you also have to be religious. I'm not religious, and I like to indulge in things that are fun and enjoyable, so that's a no for me. Also, there's no way I'm spending years with somebody and going through the process of marriage only to find out we have no sexual chemistry or compatibility. On top of that, having some experience helps if and when you do meet somebody you want a future with. It's a nice thought, but it's also a wishful thought that things are going to go perfectly and be so romantic. You will rarely encounter such storybook scenarios in real life, especially if you try to force them. Unless you are abstaining for religious reasons or you 100 don't want a child right now and want consider abortion. I see no reason to withhold your sexuality from someone you are comfortable with and have feelings for. To each their own, but you are gambling many years of your life with someone and missing out on some fun experiences. I'd say in my view it's becoming more common in your generation. Personally, I'm not waiting for marriage specifically, but I am definitely waiting for some degree of commitment. But I'm 39 and there is no way I'm expecting to find someone who's also waiting. I'd be consigning myself to permanent singleness if I did. You're probably okay to expect that at your age, but if you reach my age, same thing. You'll need to lower your standards at that point or accept never getting married. Me, I would abstain for a woman I loved, but I've already been with multiple women. No one can undo their choices, but I do wonder if you would even consider being with a man that had been with other women before. Not that I'm trying to slide into those DMS lol, I'm just curious how someone in your position might see someone in mine. Make sure he courts you, met your family and friends, have a strong relationship with God. I totally agree and I am the same. Honestly, I thought to wait for marriage till I was 22, then I was just ended up losing my virginity to some girl I didn't even like that much, so maybe I should have? Or maybe I should lost it to someone I was cared about? Yes, I am one of them. In fact, 98 of my male friends are waiting for marriage. It just depends on the man. I mean, it's always been an interesting thought to me, but for a lot of people apparently sexual compatibility is very important. Here's the truth. While there are some guys out there who might be saving themselves for marriage, usually the super religious type, the vast majority are not. In fact, I was saving myself for marriage for a long time. But I let myself give in at around 29 years old after too many instances of getting hurt by guys who weren't okay with waiting. While I don't regret the decision to have sex, I regret letting myself be tricked into thinking that this was the only way I could get a guy to commit. The same guy I lost my virginity to ended up ending things with me not long after because he wanted to play the field and not be committed to one girl. Here's the truth, though. Any guy who would dump you or cheat on you because you didn't have sex with him only ever cared about sex in the first place. Don't let any guy pressure you into having sex before you're ready. Stick to your guns, and good for you for wanting to wait. You are a woman of value. I hope you marry a man that recognizes that and commits to you for the rest of his life and you to him. No, I guess it is for religion reasons. If you are a Christian, do your homework and be aware that in this religion, being single is better than marriage. That should be done only if you are not able to handle your sexual desires. You should wait for second coming without partner. Read the Bible, that's what it says.